The night is still. The air is thick with an unsettling calm, as if the world is holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. The moon casts an eerie glow, illuminating the dark clouds that drift lazily across the sky. The forest stands silent, its trees like sentinels guarding secrets long forgotten. You hear it, a whisper, soft, almost imperceptible, yet it sends a shiver down your spine. It's a sound that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once, wrapping around you like a cold embrace. Close to your ear, you are not alone. The feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes following your every move, is overwhelming. You glance over your shoulder, but the corridor remains empty, the whispers fading into the shadows. These stories are real. They linger in the shadows. They are the tales of the unknown, the unexplained, the things that go bump in the night. They are the shadows that move just out of sight, the figures that disappear when you try to focus on them, waiting to be told, to steal your sleep. They are the thoughts that keep you awake at night, the fears that refuse to be silenced. You lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, your mind racing with possibilities, each one more terrifying than the last. To plant seeds of fear. They are whispers in the dark. They are the voices that speak of things best left unspoken, the murmurs that hint at horrors lurking just beyond the edge of your perception. These tales are not for the faint of heart. They are filled with dread. They are the stories that make your heart race, your palms sweat and your breath catch in your throat. They are the nightmares that haunt your waking hours, the fears that refuse to be banished by the light of day. With the chilling touch of the unknown, they will stay with you. Long after the story is told, the fear lingers, a shadow that follows you, a whisper that echoes in your mind. Long after the lights are out, long after you try to forget, the darkness becomes a living thing filled with unseen terrors, each creak and groan of the house a reminder of the stories you've heard. They are a reminder that some things are best left unsaid, unseen, unknown. They are the whispers in the dark, the stories that should never be told, the fears that should never be faced. They are the shadows that linger, the whispers that haunt, the fears that never truly fade away. A lone car travels a deserted highway. Fog hangs heavy. A figure appears, a young woman. She needs a ride. The driver hesitates, then relents. The woman speaks. Her voice is a soft murmur. She tells of a tragedy, a car accident, years ago, right here on this road. They reach the spot. The woman points. "This is where it happened," she whispers. The driver turns. She's gone, vanished. Only her shawl remains. On the seat, cold and damp, a chill runs down the driver's spine. He's not alone. He feels a presence, watching, waiting, watching. An old shop, filled with forgotten treasures. Each corner of this place whispers of the past, echoing with the lives and stories of those who once owned these items. The air is thick with dust and mystery, and the dim lighting casts long, eerie shadows that dance on the walls. Each item holds a story, a tale of a different time, a different place. Some stories are filled with joy and laughter, while others are shrouded in sorrow and pain. The objects seem to hum with the energy of their past, waiting for someone to listen. Some are dark, some are sinister. They seem to watch you as you move through the shop, their eyes following your every step. The air grows colder as you approach these items, and a sense of unease settles in your stomach. The shopkeeper knows. He's seen the shadows move. He's heard the whispers that float through the air when the shop is empty. He's felt the cold touch of something unseen brush against his skin. His eyes dart around nervously, always watching, always waiting. Heard the whispers in the night. When the world outside is silent, the shop comes alive with the sounds of the past. Faint voices, soft footsteps, and the occasional creak of the floorboards. It's as if the shop itself is breathing, alive with the spirits of those long gone. A mirror stands in the corner. Its surface is clouded. It's said that this mirror shows more than just your reflection. Some say it reveals the true nature of your soul, while others believe it's a window to another world. A face appears, just for a moment, a fleeting glimpse of someone or something that shouldn't be there. The face is pale, with hollow eyes that seem to stare right through you, and then, just as quickly as it appeared, it's gone. A fleeting glimpse of terror. It leaves you questioning your own eyes, your own sanity. Did you really see it? Or was it just a trick of the light? The uncertainty is almost as terrifying as the face itself. Customers tell stories, strange occurrences. They speak of objects moving on their own, of cold spots that appear out of nowhere, and of a feeling of being watched. Some leave the shop and never return, too frightened by what they've experienced. Cold spots, feelings of dread. The temperature drops suddenly, and a chill runs down your spine. It's as if something is standing right next to you, something you can't see but can definitely feel. A music box plays, a haunting melody. It stops suddenly, silence. The abrupt end to the music is jarring, leaving an eerie silence in its wake. It's as if the shop itself is holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. Then a crash. Something breaks in the darkness. The sound echoes through the shop, startling you. You turn to see a broken antique on the floor, shattered into pieces. But there's no one else around. How did it fall? No one dares to look. The shadows grow deeper. They seem to pulse and shift as if alive. You can't shake the feeling that something is hiding in those shadows, watching you. The shop holds its secrets close. It's a place where the past and present collide, where the line between the living and the dead is blurred. And as you leave, you can't help but feel that you're taking a piece of the shop with you, a piece of its mystery and its haunting presence. A child's toy, innocent and bright. But something is wrong. Its eyes seem to follow you. Its smile is cold, lifeless. It appears in different places, always watching, always present. A sense of unease grows. The doll is more than it seems. It holds a darkness, a malevolent energy. The family tries to discard it, throw it away, but it always returns as if drawn back to its prison, to its purpose, to torment, to frighten, to remind them that some toys are not meant for play, they are vessels of fear. The building stands, a testament to suffering. Walls hold the screams of the past. Patients wandered these halls, lost in madness. Now it's silent except for the wind whistling through broken windows. Footsteps echo in the darkness, unexplained, unsettling. Legends tell of a doctor driven to madness by his own experiments. They say his spirit remains trapped, seeking revenge. People report seeing him, a shadowy figure in the operating room. Instruments gleam as if waiting for their next victim. Section 6, the face in the window, a flicker in the darkness, a face pressed against the glass, staring in, eyes wide with malice. You jump back, heart pounding, the room feels colder, the air heavier. You try to catch your breath, but the fear grips you tight. But there's no one there. Just the empty window, reflecting the night sky. You tell yourself it was just your imagination, a trick of the mind, just the emptiness of the night. The street outside is silent, devoid of life. The stillness is almost deafening, amplifying your unease. You try to rationalize it. Maybe it was a shadow, a play of light and darkness, but deep down you know it was more than that. A trick of the light, you tell yourself again, but the memory of those eyes, filled with malice, lingers in your mind. But you know what you saw. The face appears again, night after night. A silent observer, watching your every move. You feel its gaze, cold and unyielding, following you around the room. You feel a presence, close. It's as if the air itself is alive, charged with an unseen energy. You can't shake the feeling that you're not alone, menacing, you're not safe. The shadows seem to move, creeping closer, as if they have a life of their own. Your heart races, and you feel a chill run down your spine. Not even in your own home. The place that once felt safe and secure now feels like a prison, with unseen eyes watching your every move. For the face in the window wants to come inside. You can feel its desire, its hunger. It waits patiently for the moment when you let your guard down. And you know deep down that it will not stop until it gets what it wants. Section 7. The voice on the phone. The phone rings. You answer. Silence. Then a voice, a raspy whisper. I know your name. You hang up, heart racing, a prank call you try to forget, but the voice lingers in your mind. The calls continue, each one more disturbing. The voice knows things, personal things, things it shouldn't know. Fear takes hold. You are being watched, followed. The voice is closing in. You are running out of time. Section 8. The scratching sounds. You are alone. In the silence of your room, you hear it. A faint scratching coming from the wall. You try to ignore it, but it gets louder, more insistent. You press your ear to the wall, listening, holding your breath. Something is moving on the other side, slowly, deliberately. Panic sets in. You pound on the wall. Go away! You scream. The scratching stops. Silence, then a low growl, deep and guttural. Whatever is in the walls, it's not human. Section 9. A haunting reality. These stories are a reminder. The world is full of darkness, full of things that go bump in the night, things that can't be explained. You may try to deny them, to rationalize them away. But deep down, you know the truth. They are real. The next time you're alone, in the dark, listen closely. You might hear it, a whisper, a scratching, a voice. They're out there, watching, waiting, and they are coming for you.